morning all. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. As per your wish, I'm here again. Now, you tell me which question you have in your mind. Ask me. I will try and answer the question.
Good morning, sir. I have one question for you. What is the most important quality the successful people have?
Okay. Yes. Okay. Good question. What qualities successful people have? Okay. So answer is very simple and very straightforward. Successful people have certain qualities which are not by birth, but they have developed those qualities. This is the first thing I want to clear here. Now, there are many qualities successful people have, but one of the most important quality they have is the way they look at life is completely different. The way they analyze life, the way they analyze the events happening in their life, it's completely different. What I mean to say is, these people respond to life and not react to life. They have developed an internal mechanism inside them which tells them, which guides them how to respond to life and how not to react to life. So this is the very important quality successful people have. And as I told you at the beginning, that this quality is not by birth. You can develop that quality by practice. And definitely I will tell you how to work on that, because I myself was a victim of reaction in life, and now I respond to life. And see, it's very simple. How far you go in life depends on whether you react or respond, because incidents, events, all good, bad, all are happening to everyone. It's not like you are the unfortunate. There are many unfortunate people who have faced many adversities in life. And there are many people who have suffered less adversities in life. But those who suffered a lot, all of them have not given up. Some of them have fought back. Some of them have become winners, and some of them have given up the hope. They have lost the hope, and they have given up on life, and they have failed in life. So what I want to tell you here is simple. Remember one thing: what happens to you is not important. How do you respond to what happens to you is very important. And that's the most important quality successful people have. That's it.
Good morning, sir. My name is Praveen. I have one question. What is response and what is reaction?
Okay. I'll tell you that. See here. Okay, I'll give you this example. My wife is a doctor, and whenever I take medicines from her, second day she asks me, she tests me, and then she's, depending upon my health condition, she says that now this medicine is responding. If I'm healthy, I'm feeling good. If I'm feeling better. But if I'm not feeling good, and if something else is happening to me, then she will say, this medicine is reacting to you. It's the reaction. So now you understood? Reaction means not good, and response means good. That's the difference. That is called as reaction and response. In our life, many times people will shout at you, they will insult you, they will ill-treat you. Mostly it happens on road also. Road rage. There is a fight going on the road. You will be bankrupt. You will fail in life. You will fail in your exams. Mostly you are students. You will fail in exams. Now, failure has happened that you can't change. Now what you can change is whether you're going to react to this or whether you're going to respond to this. That is in your hands. Yes, exam results were in your hands if you had studied properly. But now that is gone. Now you are failed. But now what next? completely depends upon your response or your reaction. And those who react, they will go in depression, they will take some extreme steps like suicide also, and finish their life. So that's response and that's reaction. So response is very good and reaction is very bad for your life. So that's the main difference between response and reaction. Well, I can give you a few more examples. See, when you react, emotions control your behavior. You just emotionally explode, and you are like, you are giving your remote control to someone else. Anyone can poke you, can provoke you, can make you angry, and you react. Your body reacts. Your heart reacts. Most important. Blood pressure goes up. You sweat. And what is the result? First is you lose peace of your mind. That's the most important thing. What happens? Second, relationships are broken. You say something and just snap it. Relations are completely broken. Another thing, what happens is, you have given your power away. That's what I said, remote control. You are not in control of your happiness or your state of mind. The external factors, people, life conditions, events are controlling your mood, are controlling your happiness. And imagine when you give your power away, what else you have in your hands? Nothing. You are just a puppet. Nothing else. So that's reaction. And that's the reason why most of the people fail, because they react. Every day you may have gone through, students, you react. When your parents talk to you, if they tell you that study, you react. That's reaction. What is response? Response is like your intelligence is controlling your behavior, not your emotions. Your intelligence is controlling your behavior. That's response. You analyze the situation, think about the situation, and take the best stand, which is best in your interest. That stand you take. Response is very well thought action. It builds relationships. You become successful in life. People respect you. And most important, your peace of mind is always with you. You don't lose that peace of mind. No one can trigger anger in you. No one can do that. You will decide where to get angry, when to get angry. Because Abraham Lincoln has rightly said, choose your battles wisely. When to get angry is very important. If you are getting angry at the drop of hat or small things, that's not the reason. Yeah, you must get angry, but see when Mahatma Gandhi got angry. See when Bhagat Singh got angry. See when Nelson Mandela got angry. These people also got angry. But that anger was not a reaction, that was a response. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, is you develop the response methods in you, not the reactions in you. I hope you understood the difference between what is reaction and what is response. Okay, so next question.
Good morning, sir. I am Abhijit. My question is, why we react and why we do not respond?
Why we not respond? Why we react? Okay, yes. See, I can give you the best answer for this because I have gone through this. I was a person who used to react. And the best person to ask is my wife. We are married since 14 years. And you can see like 13, 14 years before, how I used to behave, how I used to react rather than respond. And today, how I behave, how I respond is completely changed. Friends, my life hasn't changed. My problems haven't changed. Problems are same. In fact, now they are becoming bigger and bigger because I'm growing. More you grow, more problems you come. Nothing has changed. In fact, what has changed is I have changed. People have not changed. The world hasn't changed. I will give one metaphor. See, I cannot carpet the whole world, but I can wear shoes. And that is what I am doing, what I did. I changed myself. I can't change people. I call it as things which are out of my control. I can't change them. And if I keep on focusing on things which I can change, I will be very happy in life. But the most important thing is I must be able to understand things which I can change and things which I can't change. And there you need wisdom. Otherwise, you will keep on telling yourself that, oh, this I can't change, that I can't change. So you must be able to figure out the difference between things you can change and things you can't change. Why we respond? Why we react? Mostly we react. Why this happens to us? Now, if you analyze, let me give you one example. Suppose an incident happens to you, or a small incident happens in your home, for example. Your brother or sister, younger brother or sister, by mistake spills some tea on your journal. Now what will happen? Yeah, I know what will happen. There will be a boom, a reaction, right? Yes. And then what will happen? Fight will happen. Even physical fight will also happen. How many of you physically fight with your brothers and sisters? Okay. Oh, now also you fight. Okay. And then what happens? You hurt each other physically or emotionally. And then what happens? Then what you have to do? You have to rewrite the journal again. What I'm trying to tell is, something happens to you, you react, and then you do what needs to be done. Instead of that, if you can do this, something happens to you, you respond and do what needs to be done. That response, how to put that? That is very important. It's very easy to say, but somewhat difficult to do. Now in the same situation, let us take the same situation where you had a fight. Your brother or sister spilled tea on your journal, which you have very carefully written. Okay, now I will explain you. Now what happens is, when something happens to you and you react, in between these two things, there is a gap. It's a very small gap, and we don't think about that gap. And this gap, if you can increase that gap a bit in microseconds, and if you develop a mechanism where you analyze the situation, reason the situation, think about the situation properly, and then you take your next action. If you can do that, you will respond. What I mean is very simple. Remember one thing, event has no power. Any event in life, any situation in life, any person in life has no power to disturb you. It is how you look at the event, how you look at the situation, that disturbs you. Because same event creates different emotions in different people. So it's very common, it's a common sense that the event has no power to disturb you. There is a book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Read that book and then you will understand what I'm talking about. You must read that book. Read that book 5 times, 10 times, and then you will realize that it's not the talent, but it's the response in life that will make you successful. We react because we have certain beliefs in our mind about the situation. That beliefs are wrong beliefs, unhealthy beliefs. And if you can change the beliefs about the situation, you can change the reaction to the situation. You have to replace the unhealthy beliefs with healthy beliefs. Now here the question is, so what do you mean by belief? Belief are certain assumptions in our mind which we have made about society, about people, about life, about situations in life, which we have assumed that they are true without knowing whether they are really true or not. We assume that they are true. And how these beliefs develop? These beliefs come to you, come in your mind from media, from friends, from society around you, from parents, from television programs you watch, from newspapers you read, without confirming that whether that event is really true or not. We develop a belief about that event. I'll give you an example. For example, in your class, one boy and one girl is talking. You look at them and without any confirmation, you jump to conclusions. And what is the conclusion you know? Oh, they're having an affair. How ridiculous this is. They may be discussing some study. They may be discussing something else also. They may be in love also, but that is one possibility. But directly we jump to the conclusions. That is a belief is developed in you. You believe that when a boy and a girl is talking, oh, something is cooking there. Sorry. And which is not true. And there are many things, many beliefs which we hold in our minds, which we don't know whether they are really true or not. In the same incident, when your brother spills tea on your journal, you have an irrational belief. The belief can be he has done it purposely, or he must not make a mistake. Humans must not make a mistake. That's a wrong belief. Why? Because humans is equal to mistakes. We make mistakes. I make mistakes. I have made some blunders in my life. Big blunders in my life. So you can't expect perfection. Expecting perfection from people is an irrational belief, a wrong belief. You have to change that belief. Unless you don't change that belief, you will be getting angry. Let me give you one example. Same incident happened. Now instead of your brother or sister, your HOD is there, your professor is there. Will you get angry? Look at your responses. Sorry, your reactions on your faces. What will you say? Oh, no problem, sir. I will write again. Because you know that if you say something, you are over. Your submission is over. So, what is the belief in this second case? The belief is, oh, he's my HOD and he may have made this by mistake. Or if I say something to him, I am finished. But my brother, I can say anything to him. My sister, I can say anything to him. So, if you can change your beliefs, you can respond to it. Well, I'll give you one example which used to happen with me many times in my seminars. some 7, 8, 10 years before, I used to react in my seminars also. Yeah, I used to. Because some audience, some listeners used to ask me some stupid questions. And I used to get angry. Means what? I was controlled by them. Whether I will be angry and this was not a very important issue. Yeah, you must get angry, I've told you, but at the right place. Then I started working on myself. And then I realized I was holding a wrong belief in my mind, and the belief was some people in the audience are purposely asking me some stupid questions to disturb me or to make fun of me, which was not true actually. I analyzed my belief, I analyzed my assumption, and I found that there is no proof for that. My belief is not strong, it has no support, it is not, you can't prove that. How can all those who are asking questions want to ridicule me? They want to poke a fun at me. No, they may be having some genuine doubts, so they're asking me the question. Their intention is not malified. Their intention is not to, make a fun of me. No, they were asking, and when I changed that belief, I started responding. Now in my seminars, my head is as cool as ice. So all of you are getting it, how this is working. So that is completely in our hands. These are the beliefs which we hold. If you change your belief, you change your life. You respond in life, you don't react in life. About the beliefs, it's a long topic. There are many irrational beliefs, wrong beliefs which we are holding in our mind. I will definitely make a separate video for that. We will have a nice session again with you. Okay, so what is the next question?
Good morning, sir. I am Aniket Shinde. I have one question for you. How to change reaction to response?
Okay, already I have answered this question. Again, I will repeat it. To change your reaction to response, you have to change your beliefs first, which you are holding in your mind. And there are many wrong beliefs which you have to self-analyze first. It's like you have to develop the internal mechanism inside you. A mechanism which is self-activated. Initially it will be difficult, but afterwards you can do it. I will explain you. For example, suppose you are traveling and a person overtakes you. What happens? Your ego gets hurt. Ego is also kind of a belief. What is the belief you have? It's a wrong belief. I am the king of the road. This road is mine. That's the ego. Someone overtakes you. Your ego gets hurt and you react. You try to chase him, or you try to overtake him, or you don't give him the side, or you abuse him, whatever it is. Now, what is the wrong belief behind this? The belief is that person is behaving like this purposely, or he has done this purposely. Sometimes, maybe it is true, but it's not always true. Everyone is busy in their own way, in their own life. Why a person will purposely poke you on the road? Or you get angry on very small issues. Someone crosses you. Someone stops suddenly. And you just say, I'm not saying that you should drive in the wrong way. But what I'm saying is this incident worth getting angry? I don't feel so. So, if you can develop the mechanism is in this way. Suppose something happens to you. Analyze the situation and see that why I got angry. Because I have certain assumptions in my mind about this incident. Is it the right assumption? I'll give you one more example. You go, usually this is an experience which you may have had in some government offices. You go there, the person sitting next to you, in front of you, he snaps at you, and you feel insulted. And then what happens? You react and the fight starts. Why this happened? Because you believe that this person is doing this purposely. He's insulting me. Yeah, there are some people in government offices who may not work properly, they may be behaving properly, but why you are allowing them to disturb you? And reacting to the situation is not going to change anything. You have to say to him sorry and ask him to do the work. But all employees are not like that. We don't know what that employee is going through. Maybe he had a fight with his wife. Maybe he is going through some stress problems. Every day he has to deal with hundreds of such customers who have different way of behaving and all. Remember, this world is full of people who are having different beliefs, different philosophies about life, irrational, rational beliefs. And that's the reason why there is so much conflict, chaos in this world. You have to understand this first. And then what do? You react. No, don't do that. Now next time when someone in government office snaps at you, think about his situation also. Check what is the wrong belief you are holding in your mind. Analyze the belief. Pass this belief through the filter test. I will call this as filter test. Whether this belief I am holding is right or wrong. Whether this belief is in my interest or it is against my interest. What is reaction? Reaction is not in self-interest. Response is in self-interest. If this belief is in my self-interest, if it will not disturb my mind, my future, my relations, my business, that is a right belief. And then you decide what will be your reaction or response. The person sitting in front of me, he is not purposely doing this. He may be going through some stress, his own problems. And even if he is doing purposely, if I react, it's going to spoil my own work. That kind of thinking mechanism you have to develop inside you. So there are many beliefs inside you. Just go and check them, whether they are right beliefs or wrong beliefs. And do one more important thing. You must have a separate notebook for this. I will call this as mind management. Make a separate notebook for that. And on one page, write down what are the wrong beliefs you are holding about life. All must be perfect. People must be perfect. Wrong belief. All will not be perfect. We are humans. We are not gods. I am king of the world. You are not king of the world. You are one more human in this world. I am the most intelligent person in this classroom. You are not most intelligent. That is your belief. Yeah, you may be having 90%, but you are not the most intelligent because intelligence depends on many factors, not only your academics. I'm the richest, I'm the handsome. All must respect me. No one respects everyone. All must like me. How can all like you? All the presidents in the world, they get elected by 5% and 10% of majority. All don't like them. Tell me a person in the world who is liked by everyone. No one is there. So many are there actually, which are wrong beliefs, which we are holding in our mind. Think about them. Analyze them. Pass through the filter test. And read that book which I told you, Man's Search for Meaning. And then see what happens in your life. You will respond and not react. Best of luck for your future, friends. Thank you. Namaste.